Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday. It's my rambling series today. So we got a lot of Mythic Legions stuff to talk about. A lot of news came out, so let's get to it. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. So I was a little under the weather last Friday, wasn't feeling too well. And so I just didn't have it in me to do a rambling video on Friday. So I apologize. But as you guys can see, I was back at it again on Monday, feeling much better. And so we didn't get a chance to talk on Friday about the big reveal last week from Mythic Legions, which is the Mysteries of Mythos. And it was basically a mystery box. Some people had guessed that that's what it was. And in the mystery box, they're doing something really cool because this is the 10th anniversary of Mythic Legions being a toy line. It's the 25th anniversary of the Four Horsemen being a toy group. And so they wanted to do something special. So for $75, you could go, and they're still available, by the way. You can go to storehorseman.com and you can pick up your own blind box right now for $75. You are guaranteed to get one old figure and one newer figure. Of the old figures here, we have 36 figures. Now, these are comprised of what they call warehouse finds, which these are figures that have been left over and found in the warehouse, and they have very limited quantities of these figures. Some of them, they said that they only have single digits of, or less than 10. That's the same thing. I don't know why I said that two different ways. But basically, here are the 36 old figures that you could potentially get. This is a mixture of warehouse finds and some re-releases. Now, the re-releases are these figures right here. So there is so these have been reproduced in another wave of production. They're already in stock. Some people have already gotten their shipments. They went live on Monday. People were already getting their shipments on Tuesday, which is incredible. I just got my shipping notification this morning. My box will be here on Monday. So for a Mythic Monday, I may just wait on Mythic Monday. Oh no, we're going to meet up with Greg and another special guest, and we're going to film an episode where we're all going to open our boxes together live, and that's what we're going to do. So stay tuned for that video. That'll be coming sometime next week or maybe the week after. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. You got to coordinate everybody's schedules. So so basically, of the re-release figures, the repro figures, these are the figures that have been reproduced. There's some really good ones here, some that you are in really good a good chance to get these figures. I would love let's see, Faunus I would love to get my hands on. The Shadow Elf Archer would be great. The Male Elf Archer would be awesome. But there are a lot of there's a chance that I'm going to get one of these figures, and any one of them I would be happy with. And then, of course, you're going to get one of the newer wave here as well. These are some of the newer figures here, and there are a few that I wouldn't mind having. I have most of these. So basically, here are my wants from the overall figures that are the warehouse find figures. I would love to have Balaam or Azza Spirit Bender, Redfin, the Dwarf. Oh my gosh, there's some really good ones. Eagleus in here. Some really Morgulith. There's some really good figures in here. Of the re-released figures, these are the ones that I'm really hoping that I get. Any one of these would be great. I ordered 2 boxes, so I've got a chance to get 2 of these figures. And then of the newer figures, I have most of these, so any one of these 4 will be the ones that that I am going to be hoping to get. Now, I've already got some trades worked out with my buddy Greg and with one other guy who will be a special guest on that show if we can make it happen. And then Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to trade and you've got something that if I have something that you need, hit me up through Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector, and let's work something out, because that would be pretty amazing. And so that's really cool. Oh wait, did I give a shipping update on when these figures are shipping? Did I do that? I think we have to do this in honor of 4-ish o'clock. Oh man, that's so much fun. Now I see why they do it all the time. That's a lot of fun. So that was really cool. That happened last week. And then let's see here. This week, like yesterday on 4-ish o'clock. No, it was on Jeremy's show last night. Mythic Conversations. He had Eric on the show, and Jeremy and Eric talked about some of the big news here. They are not going to do an All Stars wave this year, so I guess that's the big scoop. Did that go over as well as it should have? I'm not sure. But hey, I did the explosion. I figured I needed to do something else, right? So the big scoop was that they were not going to do an All-Stars wave this year, other than All-Star 6, which is coming out. They're not going to do a new All-Stars wave. And mainly that is because they are getting to the point to where they have re-released about... I think Jeremy's numbers were they've released about 50% of the older figures, and newer figures are easier to come by because they've been produced in greater numbers. So they're starting to run out of figures to do in these all-star waves. They have to remove a number of figures from the All-Star Wave because they are planning to do things with them in the future, like version 2s of these characters. And so we kind of sort of saw the writing on the wall here. If you look at All-Stars 6, which is coming out later this year, you can see here that this is basically a continuation of the Necronominus wave. They just kind of broke it up because there was just way too many figures in that wave. And if you look here, basically there's only 3 that are actual All-Star re-releases, and that's both our Shadowhorn, Clavian, and Gorthok. That's it. These figures are... that's the only ones that are technically all-stars. And yeah, I'll be picking them up. But they said, don't fret, don't worry, don't send hateful text messages to Jeremy and the team, that basically they're going to be replacing this with something else, and we'll just have to wait and see what that is. And so... I'm kind of all about it. I think this is a really good way to, like, maybe they were basically saying that All Stars is not dead. They haven't canceled it. They may go back to it in the future, but just for this year, they've got other things planned, and I'm all about it. And you guys know that if we're going to be replacing All Stars with potentially, newer version 2s of characters, everybody's been, on the Cabal have been sharing what they really want for their version 2s. And for me, there's only one option here. There's only one right answer for me, and you guys know what that is, and that is going to be Halmir Golden Tooth. I love this guy. I don't own him. I have a tribute figure that I made right up there. I should have just done that. He's right there. And I would love to get my hands on a new version of this guy. That, to me, there's only one right answer. So lots of Mythic Legion news that has come out over the last week, and more to come. Also, one other thing that they did, another scoop that we got in Jeremy's show last night, is that the Day 2 for Legions Con exclusive is going to be a Cosmic Legions figure, and then he even let it slip, either intentionally or unintentionally, that it's going to be a 2-pack. So another scoop for you there. That's going to be incredible. I'm very much looking forward to it. Also, I've heard rumors and I've heard tell that there may be a Cosmic Legions exclusive figure at IshCon this year. I haven't been able to find any concrete information, but I kind of hear rumblings. So if anybody knows anything about that, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know what that is and if that's actually happening. So, you know, that's about it for this week. I'm just going to wrap it up. Just a quick little video talking about Mythic Legions. And, you know, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I super appreciate it. Please continue to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector, and I will see you in the toy aisles.